I got into SAP in the early 90s, just completely by accident. And I started working on the engineering side of SAP. Started designing the software, looking at extensions, looking at integration, looking at the processes. And as probably the most wonderful time of my career, building a product for clients and rolling out these products to clients all over the world. I think the SAP flagship product S/4HANA is probably the core product that SAP and I would be most excited about. And it is the core business of SAP. It is where SAP, I presume, makes a lot of money. Customers like it. It is not only their flagship product, but it is what SAP is actually known for. The SAP S/4HANA Digital Core, which was around 2016, is probably the most exciting product that we have from SAP. It allows a company to transform. Without it, you can't really transform. Everything is really peripheral around S/4HANA. So if someone is going to go into SAP or acquire SAP, that's a product one should go in. Without it, it becomes difficult to do a wholesale transformation of the business. The SAP future is quite bright, I would say. SAP has its own challenges, like all other software houses like Salesforce, Oracle, Microsoft, Google. But SAP is in a strong position because they actually supply business critical software to run the business of any company. It has had challenges around S/4HANA. The adoption is one of the most difficult things SAP is experiencing. Not because the product is bad or good, it is because customers are buying the software but they're not implementing it fast enough. One of the biggest challenges of SAP is the implementation cost of S/4HANA Core. It is quite expensive to implement, and without high levels of expertise, you can't really reduce the cost. The other challenge SAP has is really the partner ecosystem. It is pretty much divided into two types of partners. One is obviously the large partners, the big five, and then there are smaller, medium-sized partners. And the cost is really driven by the selection of the partner. And a lot of clients are experiencing high levels of cost simply because they choose a partner, and based on the partner, the cost is either goes up or is low implementation cost. To meet these challenges, really, SAP customers should really look at high levels of expertise rather than the brand or the size of the partner. Rise with SAP is a marketing theme of SAP. It is not actually a product, it is a commercial contract that SAP is offering to its customers. So it is not a product, that's the key thing to understand. It is still the same products that SAP had before, which is the SAP Public Cloud, which is named ERP Cloud now, and the SAP Private Cloud, which is the on-premise product, which is called the SAP Private Cloud. Rise with SAP really is the ability to subscribe to one or two products, either the public cloud, which is software service, or the private cloud, which effectively is combined infrastructure service and subscription for the software all in one place and managed by SAP. The idea is that it is a single contract and you get some freebies like a bit of Ariba, a bit of business networks, a bit of Signavia from SAP as tryouts. And if you like it, you can actually consume more and buy more. So I would say the key differentiator of Rise with SAP is that you're dealing with SAP directly. They manage everything end to end in a single place. However, there are challenges. The two flavors of Rise with SAP, which is public cloud versus the private cloud, the customer has to be very careful on which product to choose. The software as a service, which is the original public cloud, is not always suitable for certain size of clients or certain industries. It is pretty much out of the box. You have to use what's there. The ability to customize is very low. Whereas the private cloud is a bit like the on-premise product, but the infrastructure is delivered by SAP and managed by SAP. So you have a lot more leeway in terms of customizations, blueprinting, ability to amend the system as you like. There is an adage that you should try to be as standard as possible. Of course, it is not possible to be 100% standard. It is very, very difficult for some mid to large size companies because every business is unique. So I suppose the key decision criteria is to look at which product suits you best, which flavor of rice suits you best, and based on that, you have to make certain decisions on: do you want it out of the box, with no amendments, no validations, no customizations, no control of upgrades, etc., or do you want control of upgrades, customize the software, not modify but customize the software for your business and run it as you like. And of course, the public cloud at the moment is not suitable for all industry, as we know, and this is public knowledge from SAP. So it is an evolving product. Doesn't have the same functionality as a private cloud. Fundamentally, subscription as a service, single contract. It's not really a product. It's more of a commercial construct, and you get to choose how you want to deploy private cloud with different flavors, different infrastructure components. A company should invest in Rise with SAP for many reasons. The first reason really is it is offering a business software that orchestrates business processes end to end. There aren't many products like it at the moment in the market. The competition is low. The innovations that SAP has carried out, especially the financial side, are really useful for customers. The TCO, total cost of ownership argument, is very important. If you're shifting from on-premise to Rise with SAP, especially the private cloud, you can experience some financial savings. Of course, the customer has to look at the total overall savings beyond the subscription period. In terms of moving to Rise with SAP, one of the key consideration investment really is who do you go to when things go wrong? The upgradability, sustainability, innovation cycles. And of course, I think the most important consideration the customer should maintain above and beyond investing in Rise with SAP is who controls the data, the ability to move your data from SAP, Rise with SAP. What do you do if you want to terminate your agreements? And what do you do with that data? How easy is it to move from SAP cloud to the on-premise cloud? Because obviously, as things mature, as things evolve, the cost-benefit ratios will change, especially after the initial subscription periods.